First, there is a disturbing report coming out of Iraq. You can find the article on the channel's blog. All of a sudden, Iraq has billionaires. You're not going to like why or how. The link to the article is in the description. The important news we need to share is, the US and Iraq have agreed on a new phase to their security relationship, and to alter the decade-long coalition to defeat ISIS, which would pave the way for American troops to reduce their footprint in Iraq. This information is important because it affects the level of support between the two countries, which could ultimately affect the IQD. Top US and Iraqi military and defense officials met in Washington over the last week to hash out an agreement that would give Iraq's Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani a so-called win on the political front at home. Pentagon Chief Lloyd Austin met with his Iraqi counterpart on Tuesday to discuss a bilateral defense relationship and ways to strengthen the bilateral strategic relationship. It is reported that Iraq is calling for US troops to leave the country by 2025, requesting the withdrawal to start as early as this year. A joint statement by the US and Iraq released on Wednesday did not mention any timelines but said, in support of Iraq's sovereignty and security, the delegations reaffirmed that the advisory mission is present in Iraq at the invitation of the Iraqi government to support the Iraqi security forces in fighting against ISIS and to support and develop the Iraqi security forces, including the Kurdish security forces. The Iraqi representatives reaffirmed its absolute commitment to protect personnel, advisors, convoys, and diplomatic facilities of the United States and international coalition nations. The joint statement also said both sides confirmed the importance of Iraq continuing to provide support to global coalition to defeat ISIS in Syria and around the world, while they agreed on the importance of continued cooperation to ensure the sustainability of US-origin military equipment used by the Iraqi security forces. During his meeting Tuesday, Secretary Austin said that efforts were being undertaken to shape the parameters to make the transition of Operation Inherent Resolve into enduring security partnerships among Iraq, the United States, and other coalition countries. The US is still concerned that the ISIS threat is real and even increasing, but it always sees a troop presence as a way to push back against Iran's long-stated goal of pushing out all US forces from the region. The threat from ISIS and its ideology has evolved over the past decade, Austin said. Yet ISIS continues to plot attacks from the region and through its global affiliates. So we must adapt the mission of Inherent Resolve to meet this changing threat. Some Iraqi politicians, primarily members of pro-Iran blocs, have been demanding a complete US withdrawal. While US troops are in the country at the invitation of Baghdad, Iran-backed groups and lawmakers have claimed the American boots on the ground were a violation of the country's sovereignty. On Tuesday, Austin told Iraq's defense minister, "We remain deeply committed to Iraq's sovereignty, security, and stability."